All right, so welcome everybody. You are in our webinar, we're going to go over some of the great benefits that ATD Houston has to offer to you, as well as learn a little bit about the chapter and some of the wonderful events that we plan throughout the year. So the agenda for today is to go over the chapter and get a better understanding of what the ATD Houston chapter is, as well as discuss some of your benefits as a member to the chapter, the programs and events that we offer, as well as the networking opportunities to look forward to. We'll also get into how to get involved with the chapter and get more out of your membership. Then we'll go over the next steps. And at the end, I will ask for feedback from you. All right, so to begin with, ATD Houston is completely led by volunteers. Everybody that leads the chapter is a volunteer and also has a full-time profession in human resources, improvement, performance management, or talent development, instructional systems design, and so forth. Our vision as a chapter is to inspire talent development professionals to achieve their full potential. As you can see, we like to have a lot of fun as we learn new skills and enhance the ones that we already have. And our mission, similarly, is to grow talent development professionals through creative programming and networking so that they can discover and achieve unprecedented levels of performance. So we really hope that through all the opportunities we have, both informal and informally, you can gain more knowledge to be more successful within your own career. These are the elected board of directors for 2018. We have a variety of different positions, including professional development, finance, of course, the president, programs, marketing, etc. All right, so as a member of the ATD Houston chapter, you do have a lot of really great benefits. You can join our chapter at any time. You get to come for networking programs and growth opportunities. You'll get the chance to connect with peers within the industry and get the chance to really connect on the local level within the local community. If you have any questions about how to join as a member, you can always contact me for details. My email is right at the bottom, member_onboarding@tdhouston.org. We have great rates for any of the different types of membership. We do have discounts for military duty, students, and seniors, and we'll get a little bit more into prices later in our presentation. All right, so does anybody know what a power membership is? Click the raise your hand icon if you know. All right. Oh, it looks like somebody does. Awesome. All right, so power membership is an opportunity for you to combine the resources of ATD International, the organization, with the ATD Houston chapter membership. So they are two separate memberships, but if you combine the two, you get a discount. I think you get $30 off, and then you get twice the resources, twice the networking, twice the impact of a regular membership to either ATD International or ATD Houston. So ATD Houston is a way to connect with the local talent within your community. This is a way where you could possibly meet your next boss, learn about job opportunities and business opportunities within the Houston area, as well as learn and grow with other peers in the community. And the ATD International membership gives you access to all of its practical knowledge and resources. You'll also get discounts as well for some of the international events that they host, conferences and workshops and courses. And so to see a side-by-side comparison, ATD International focuses on delivering industry-leading content. If you are not a member, a paid member to ATD International, there are certain articles and pieces of information that you cannot access, but actually they're really informative. You'll also have the opportunity to engage in career advancing educational programs. They host really big conferences in different parts of the country. You'll also have the opportunity to network with over 40,000 members worldwide. They also will send you their talent development magazine e-newsletters and webcasts. And you also get a lot of discounts within their store on things such as books, courses, and then ATD Houston, the chapter is, we design programming that's targeted specifically to the Houston community. It's a way for you to connect with local professionals. As we all know, a lot of learning is informal, and it is through the conversations that we have with other people who have different or similar experiences in which we grow the most. You also get to discover wonderful career opportunities, and if you're a consultant or the head of a training business, it's a really great way to increase the visibility of your brand. All right, so for member benefits, the more you're involved, really the more you get out of the chapter and the more you can really gain for the development of your career. We have lots of meetings. We'll bring in guest speakers from different industries and different areas. You have networking opportunities, so you'll get the chance to meet other peers at any of our different events. We host seminars and webinars and workshops. Our webinars and workshops are sporadic. They're usually every other month we'll have a webinar. And also you'll have the opportunity to volunteer and really connect even deeper within the chapter. And as you get more comfortable, you can also take on leadership roles and exercise and flex those skills, especially if you don't get the opportunity to do that within your own position. All right, so like I mentioned, we do offer a lot of great programs and events. We do webinars every other month. We have conferences. We have 2 different conferences. We actually have one coming up. Does anybody know what's coming up? Raise your hand if you know what's coming up. All right, looks like Deepak knows. We do have our Spring Tech Conference coming up on April 26th. Looks like Erica also knows. All right, we also have a fall conference. We also do a lot of really great professional development events. We offer all kinds of workshops on topics such as XAPI, gamification. We do train the trainer events. And then we have meetings. Most importantly, we have our general meeting, which is held the second Tuesday of every month at 5:30 to 8. We do ask that you register in advance. There is a minimal charge, but included with that is dinner. The last one I went to, they had a really nice spread of barbecue. You'll also get the chance to network. We do a lot of fun activities. The last time that I went, we had a worksheet and we had to complete it as soon as possible in competition for a prize. And then of course we'll have a learning event. We'll have someone come in and talk on a topic of interest to the learning development professionals. All right, next, I'm going to have you go ahead and go to our website so that I can give you a demo. Our website address is tdhouston.org. All right, let me log out so you can see what it's like if you do not already have a membership and profile with us. So as you can see on our home page, we have links to our different social media pages. We have a Facebook page that you can go and explore in your free time, a Twitter page, a LinkedIn page, and a YouTube channel. So I invite you to take time when you've got a moment to explore some of the content we put out there and develop an even deeper understanding of some of the activities and the goals of our chapter. As you can see, we'll also put any new information on our homepage. So we've got the March 2018 board report featured right here. We have an award featured here. We're the first large chapter with the highest percentage of power members, which is really exciting. That really means that we have the opportunity to do a lot of really great things. We'll also list upcoming events. As you scroll down, you can see that we have a large number of events coming up in the next 2 months. We also post information on other big events and recent tweets. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit about how to sign up for an event. So I'm going to click on Webinar Best Practices for Implementing Gamification. Hope you're following along with me. So if you're interested in signing up for this, you can see that up in the top right corner, there's a hyperlink that you can click in order to download the event to your calendar. And then that way you'll receive a reminder and you won't have to worry about forgetting. It's a pretty neat little feature. We'll have a description of the webinar or the event. You'll get an idea of where on the ATD competency model this falls. And so you see that this one falls on training delivery, learning technologies, and so forth. And then we have information on our speaker. And so if I want to sign up as a non-member, I do have to pay $10, but I can go ahead and click register. I'll then enter my email and go through the process of entering the code, the security code. And then as I continue, I can follow through. Since I'm not logged in as a member right now, I would have to click on non-members, and then I would give next my payment information and information elsewhere. Since I am a member, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this, but this is just to give you an idea. All right, so under our About tab, we have a lot of information on the leadership for our chapter. When you've got a moment, please take some time and explore it. We do have a President's Corner, so our president puts out information to keep you updated on happenings within the chapter. We have a link to the ATD competency model that is located on the ATD International website. We have information about our geographic interest groups. These are groups that meet in 5 places around the Houston area. We have the Galleria, the Energy Corridor, Southeast Houston, the Woodlands, and downtown. We do these events every other month. We'll have a speaker come, you bring your lunch, and you get to learn something new about a topic of interest to you. We also have special interest groups, which include young professionals, career transition. And then also we have a feature for volunteers. On an annual basis, we do a volunteer showcase. So that is a way for us to highlight the accomplishments of the chapter in the past year, as well as look for new volunteers to join in our activities. If you're looking to study for the CPLP, we do have a program. We'll do a study group on occasion throughout the year. And then, of course, you'll find our contact information here under About. So if you're not yet a member and you would like to apply for membership, I'm going to go ahead and show you what to do for that. So we go to the Membership tab and Application for Membership. As you scroll down, you can see that we have several different options: the general member pricing, the student pricing, the senior member pricing, and the active military duty pricing. And so depending on your status, this is what you will have. Our subscription is for a year, and then we will send you an email to let you know that you're up for renewal. And so I would go ahead and select general membership in my case, and I would want to follow through, enter my email, and follow the prompts. Now, if you're interested in being a Power member, you can also sign up to be a Power member. I recommend doing the Power membership application by going to the international website. I'll give you an idea of where to do that. So you would click on this hyperlink, and you would then click Join Now. You'll have an option for what type of membership you want with ATD International, and it just comes down to what you're interested in terms of content. So they have 3 different ones, and then you would select the one you want. And as you're doing this, you'd select how long you would like your membership to last, and you would enter your chapter. And then you would choose the Houston chapter. As you can see, you already get a $25 discount, and you'll get an additional discount if you enter this code CH7032. I'm going to go ahead and close out of that now. And so since you've gotten to see what it's like not logged in, I'm going to go ahead and log in to show you some of the features that you have once you have a membership with us. So now that I'm logged in, you can see that I also have another tab, the Members Only tab. And one of the great things about this is we have a membership directory. So say you went to an event and you connected with somebody really awesome, and that person had run out of cards or you didn't get a chance to get a card from them. So you can always look them up, and I can show you, for example, my own. And then here you have me, and you click on the information, or you can contact me with that phone number or that email. Also, just to give you another idea of what all you can do through our website, you can also increase visibility or post for any job openings you might have. You can look up consultants in our consultant directory. We also have a consultant referral service. We also have sponsors, and they have 3 different levels. There's the gold, silver, and bronze level of sponsorship. Having a chapter sponsorship does allow you a few additional benefits, such as certain brand visibility with any of our events. You also will have the opportunity to have a certain number of free memberships to the ATD Houston chapter. And now that you've had a chance to see the event, or now that I'm logged in, I wanted to show you as well what it's like to log in as a member for an event. So I'm going to go to April since there's nothing else coming up at this point. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the Twitter chat and follow through. So this one is a free event. I would just simply follow with clicking register. I would enter the code, and at the end, follow all the steps. All right, and then of course, like I said, you can either add it to your calendar now, or you can actually add it at the end. There's another way that you can download the calendar information. So that pretty much concludes the website. I'm going to resume our presentation. All right, so again, like I've mentioned, we have a lot of great networking opportunities with our chapter. You get the chance to connect with peers and talk about problems and solutions that you may have or that they may have, and these could be new ways to apply new ideas to your own position. Also, the way to be successful within our chapter, it comes in 3 steps. First, you begin attending events. You start connecting with people within the chapter. We have a lot of great topics of interest for all ranges of experience. And then as you get more comfortable with the chapter, you may begin wondering, so what can I do to make a difference within the chapter? That's when you may consider joining and becoming more active as a volunteer. And as you become comfortable in your volunteer role, you might find yourself looking to become a member to one of our committees and even eventually serving on the board of directors. And to get more involved, we have a lot of volunteer opportunities. We'll give you the opportunity to use skills that you may not get to use very regularly or much at all in your everyday role. We have a lot of ways that you could come and help people sign in for events, workshops. You can also help with other parts of the chapter by helping conduct certain business and making sure that the chapter is growing. We're also always seeking speakers, so if you feel that you can speak on a topic that is especially relevant and useful, then it's a really great way to share your knowledge with other peers. It's also a really great way to connect and increase your visibility within the chapter. And so then these are several of our sponsors. As you can see, these are gold level sponsors. We have silver sponsors, bronze sponsors. And then our next steps. So raise your hand if you are already a new member. Do we have any new members? All right, looks like we've got a couple. So as a new member, I invite you to update your profile on the ATD website and include information. You can do that under the login, and then there's a place that says profile. I invite you as well to explore our website, get an idea of all the content we have out there, look into our social media pages, look at the videos that we've got uploaded, any of the articles that are put out. And then, of course, attend events. The more you're involved, the more you go to events, the more people you get to know, and the more connected you'll feel to the chapter. All right, raise your hand if you're a potential member. If you're not yet a member, but you're considering it. All right, looks like we got a potential member. Okay, so we invite you to attend an event. This would be a great opportunity to talk to different members about their own experiences with the ATD Houston chapter. Of course, if you have more questions or you want more details, you can always reach out to us. And then if you like what you're seeing, apply for a membership. All right, does anybody have any comments or questions at this time? Go ahead, Michelle.
Hey, there we go. I just want to say thank you for sharing the Houston site, because I realized I don't know that I've ever logged into it directly, and I became a member just recently, last few months maybe, and just didn't even occur to me to log into that site. I've been using the ATD International site quite a bit.
Oh yes, and they are two separate sites. I can understand the confusion because I was confused when I first learned about Power membership myself and the difference between the two. Do you have any questions at this point about the two different websites?
No, but I think I've now seen the light, so I think I'm happy and excited to go log in today.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad we could help you with that. Everybody's all set. So I want to thank you all so much for your time, and we appreciate the time you took out of your day to learn a little bit more about our chapter and get an idea of all the great benefits and opportunities you have as a member of the ATD Houston chapter.